Ecolo ET4 Connect and Connect Plus. This is the Connect version, and let's do a walkthrough. We haven't done one in a while. This is your full welcome to your Connect, because we sell these across Canada and the USA. So if you purchase from us, thank you. If you're looking to buy, please give us the opportunity, because we are enclosed mobility experts, and we have lots of different models. This is our best seller this year. And so I want to go through like the features. What is it about this one? Okay, so it is on the more compact size, and as the world is accepting these or not accepting these are the ones that are the most acceptable, and it's because they are not huge. Like we have the Nexa, these are very wide. These are the least invasive, let's just put it that way. They fit on any sidewalk. Like I said, 40 inches from the outside wheel to outside wheel, obviously more with your mirrors. But the fit and finish of these is top end. Like the fit, and I can show the Spark to do a comparison, but everything about this is very neat and clean. The door opens nice and wide. So let's start with capacity. This is a 60 volt unit. So that's like your horsepower. This is going to get you up 30 incline, and it has 65 amp hour batteries. So that's your distance. Amp hours dictates distance. Now online they might say 60 to 80 to 90 kilometers per charge. I like to be a little conservative with that. I don't like to run out of battery. So 60 to 70 kilometers per charge once you have this worked in is what you're going to get, which is great. If you weigh a little bit more, or you've got hills, or you're out in the country and it's windy, those things are a factor to it. But this has one of the biggest batteries. If you're looking for bigger distance, go with the Connect Plus, because they have a 100 amp hour battery. So nice and clean. This is where you're going to charge your unit. Okay, so you open this up. You just need a regular plug-in. This doesn't take a 240 or anything special whatsoever. The charger is, I believe, a 6 amp, so it's a little bit faster. These, if you have them right down, the battery depleted, it will take up to 12 hours to charge. You need to charge your battery until the light goes green, okay? Your dash is going to tell you 100%. It lies. Don't look at that. Your battery charger has to go green. So that's where you charge that, okay? With your reverse, I'm going to show you the reverse now, because only one rear light comes on. You do have a backup camera. Oh, I lied. I do that sometimes. The other ones don't have, they only have one side. So there's your reverse. There's your reverse camera. I'm just going to put that back into drive. Okay, so we'll come over here. This window does not, it opens. I'll show you. That's what we do videos for. I'm going to move this up. There. So you get some airflow there. The sunroof works the same way, but that one's nice because it's angled this way, so as you're driving you're going to get some nice air there. It does come with air conditioning, of course. So yeah, so there, your tires, we have winter tires available, and also RideTheWindEbikes has parts. If you want winter tires, you need extra tires, we have all that, windshields, whatever the case is. That's why we love Ecolo, because we can support you after service. This is your big charger. It's huge, and that's where the light is, okay? That's where the light is. You want to see, that's going to be red when you're charging, green when you're done. Can you put 2 people in these? Yes, yes you can. So I'm going to go ahead and sit in the back here. So it depends on the size of people. I think you could easily fit 2 regular people in here, although it only has one seatbelt. Okay, there's your interior light, which is actually very handy because it's not like a car where it has a lot of lights at night. So you've got that interior light, which is nice. And so there's your reclining seat. And so there's more room. So if we've got a taller person in the front, which I've got to reach, let me put the seat all the way back. Gets a bit tight, but I could always sit to the side. But really what this is for is, this is your grocery getter. This is when it's raining or it's like a hot day like today, that you're protected from the elements. Okay, so your mirrors fold. I just want to turn on some lights. I know you can't see a lot of them during this video, like at all, but I have had this out at night, and the lights are actually brighter on this one, even though they're smaller, because they're very high definition LEDs. Those are your signals. Not sure if you can see that so well. No, you can see it. But anyways, trust me, the lights are very bright. Wiper and windshield fluid. We have a video on the windshield fluid because it's not the easiest to get in. Let me show you where the windshield fluid is. That's your windshield fluid. We did a video on how to do that because this has to come off and then you need like a funnel to go in there. All right, so you are in your Connect. First thing I'm going to do is show you how to turn it on. So sometimes you have to press the unlock button. I'm going to put my foot on the brake and I'm going to press and hold the on button. So it's a push start there. Screen comes on and then you have your dash. Your dash is going to tell you where your battery's at. It's going to tell you if you're neutral, drive, or reverse, your lights. Now, you have voltage right here, and when you're fully charged, you're going to be about 67, 68 volts. Right now, we're sitting at 60. So I know that your gauge says that you're 100%, but you're not. I'm sorry, it's just not accurate. They're not accurate on anything. So I want you to pay attention to your voltage, and we have another video about that. But you want to, once you get down to about 58, 56 volts, it's time to charge. And you'll notice that your machine is slowing down as your voltage as you go through your cycle. Okay, so let's go with your heat. So you have a low fan, high fan. Then you simply choose AC or heat. It's that simple. Try not to choose the both of them at the same time because they are two separate units, so that's quite easy to do. On this side, you have an eco button that just slows you down to 20 kilometers an hour. Okay, what else? Power windows. Power windows, power locks. You can get handlebars, but a lot of people like this setup. So you've got your accelerator and your brake. Now, if you are a very large person, right? So if you're more than 6 feet, you can fit here. It does get a little bit tighter because I am 5'3". But also the space between, can you get in here? The space between your accelerator and your gas is lots of space, but it's closed up in here. So if somebody has like, you know, very large feet, I don't think this is going to be quite the right unit for you. But for the masses, this is what people are getting, to be honest. This is the #1 seller. Okay, so when you want to put it into drive, do you want to come on the other side? I'll show you this. So we're in neutral, reverse. There's your reverse camera, which is really nice. It's got a bit of a reflection on it, but you can still see. So we're going to put it into drive. This has a safety. First of all, you have an e-brake. So you can ride with this on. So you want to make sure that's all the way down. But I don't have accelerator because it has a safety to it. So I want you to press the brake twice and now it will engage. Let me go for a little ride. So my e-brake is down. Let's go for a ride. I'm going to move my seat up. It has a strut suspension. Previous models have double wishbone. That makes for a very, look how tight that turning radius is. And let's do some hard braking. It's good. The brakes comparatively, is that a word? To the other units, they will soften a little bit over time, but you do need to press the brakes just a little bit more. Again, we're just saying what kind of we've noticed from other models, but again, it's just I think the brake is really short, where people in a car they're used to a longer compression distance. I got that out. Okay, so you stop your car, you're gonna put your e-brake on, and then you just press the button to turn it off. It's pretty simplistic. So let's talk about maintenance and what you need. Batteries will last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. If you have to go a further distance, your battery distance gets shorter and shorter. So if you're just bopping around town, like 5, 10, 15 kilometers, and this is kept inside over the winter, your batteries are gonna last for a long time. You do need to keep these charged. They do drain really quickly. They're just big units, and they drain quickly. So you do want to charge them up every 3 weeks. But a little something that will help is once you've charged it, you can turn the breaker off, which is right here, very conveniently located, by the way. This is like a breaker in your house. So when you turn that breaker off, it cuts the power from the batteries to the machine, so it's not draining it all the time. So if this is kept in your garage, charge it up, turn the breaker off, and then that's gonna buy you some more time between your charges. So that's all, just keep them charged up. Maintenance, you want to check your tire pressure at least once a month. You do want to keep those around 36 PSI, because if those go low, then your distance gets a lot shorter. And you know, the tire could become unsealed, and that's no fun. So tire pressure, keep your battery charged, but don't keep it on charge. It's like your cell phone. Once your cell phone's charged up, you do want to unplug it. It's not like a trickle charger. And 4, don't go through a car wash or power wash. This one you can use a hose on. But we have a guide that we're gonna give to you when you pick up your vehicle, or when we deliver it to you, or when we ship it to you across Canada. So yeah, the fit and finish of these are beautiful. They handle well. This is your best all-round enclosed mobility scooter, hands down. We've done a sale on them, so we're saving you lots of money because we sell a ton of these. They come in amazing colors, a huge selection. I think there's 8 colors. They're from a company that's been around since 1986. That's the problem these days, is there's companies coming in and then just being like, oh, we sell this, and then they disappear. That's not the case with Ecolo, because we need to support companies that support our customers, and that's exactly what Ecolo does. So it's like literally the whole package. The only thing that the Ecolo Connect does not have is a little bit of the size for taller people that are 5'10", 6 foot and bigger, or wide. That's the only thing with these that you can pick a part of it. Other than that, mwah, they're perfect. So yeah, hope that helps. Thanks for watching.